Cool. But you know there's actually a red dot I can actually see when you're recording.
So the past couple of days, I walked around the school and I asked people the question, have you gone through any sort of personal struggle within your life?
Yes.
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 Do you think that has affected your mental health?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so.
Yes.
Can you describe that story in one word?
I would say difficult. I'd say challenging.
One word.
One word. Tough.
Challenging. Life-changing.
A lesson.
Do you think you're able to share your story with someone?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I would be able to. It'll be hard, but yeah.
The purpose of Project Izwi is to allow boys to go through life experiences with a bit of guidance. It allows them to get knowledge, to get advice through forms of videos, instead of them having to be able to go out and seek and ask for help, which boys are not able to do.
As a school, what can JP do to create more awareness surrounding mental health?
I think it's important for staff and boys to know that it's okay to reach out for help.
Saying that it's okay to not be okay.
Well, I think they've actually been good with it, recommending therapists, because I feel like that's something I should have done and I haven't. So I feel like that's the main thing, therapists.
I think just talk about it more. Get people to come in and talk about it, during assemblies and stuff like that.
I do think JP should allow time and place to talk about it. I think it's really good that they've ended up getting someone like Miss Gisleni in, as well as people who are helping, because I do think it is mental health, or the lack of it, is quite rife, especially amongst teenagers. I do think it's a start. I don't think it's the end to the problem, but it definitely is a step in the right direction.
We could just try create an environment where boys wouldn't feel less of a man if they expressed what they were going through, if they said what they're going through. We could just have an open platform where boys could come to others and talk about it.
Normalizing talking about it more would be helpful. I know it goes against what I said earlier, where I don't easily speak about my own struggles. I do know that speaking about it helps.
Just have systems in place where boys can feel like they can go and talk to other boys about their problems and not feel like they're prejudiced or something.
Our goal is to create a culture of understanding and support where you boys can reach out if you need to. We plan to launch Project Izwi in March of 2025, where it will be our first interview being released, and then after that it will be monthly interviews and mental health tips. Why do you think mental health is so important?
I think that if you have a good mental health, you can be a good person to almost anyone.
It's important because we constantly have to work on it, and it's not something we can just ignore. It's not just something that we can pretend doesn't exist, because it affects you in more ways than you think. It determines how your relationships are. It determines where you're going to go in life. It determines so much than just what the picture is that many of us have painted it to be. It determines who you are as a person.
When I was in the army, in officer training, one of the generals said to us, "You must look down at your men in the army." And he meant it's no use just telling people what to do and organizing them. You need to look down at them in the sense of saying, how are they? What is actually happening in their lives? And be alert for people who may have problems, and then quietly see if you can intervene and help. We tend to take each other for granted, and I think sometimes we need to look down more and really see if someone is battling.
If you'd like to get involved, whether that's brainstorming ideas, editing, filming, or even if you just have a story that you'd like to tell, that experience can make a difference. And I think it's important to remember that mental health doesn't mean being strong all the time, but it's when you fall down, being able to pick yourself up and have that resilience to keep going. That is mental health. So again, if you'd like to get involved, if you'd like to put your hand up, there will be a QR code that you can scan that'll have all the information. Thank you. That's it.